Okay, so this is the last chapter in the radicals unit. I'm going to split this up into two parts. I'm going to do example 1 and 2 in this class, and then next class we're going to deal with the other two examples just to break this up a little bit. So with this, you are going to notice again a lot of similarities with algebra, but instead of variables, you've now got roots. That's what you're going to deal with. So if you remember from something like this, what you're going to do is multiply 2x into the brackets. So 2x times 3x would give you 6x squared. 2x times negative 4 would give you minus 8x. We're going to do the exact same thing, except instead of x's, we got roots. So when I multiply this in, I'm going to go root 3 times both of the terms that are in the brackets. So root 3 times root 2 gives me root 6 minus root 3 times 7, so 7 root 3. And that's my answer. That's it. So that's what you're going to be doing. And then once you've multiplied, you're going to simplify as much as possible. So let's try a different one here. Let's try the triplet here. So multiplying root 6 into each of these terms. So root 6 times root 2 gives me root 12 minus root 18 plus root 36. All of these can be simplified. So factor out a 4 from this one. Root 4 times root 3 minus, can take out a 9 in this one, plus, well, this is a perfect square, so this is just 6. So I end up with 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2 plus 6. I'm not going to get picky as to which ordering you do this in. You can put square roots or roots before any other numbers. I'm fine with that. That's totally okay. Don't worry about that. So this is what you're going to do. And you're going to combine like terms if ever there's any terms that are going to be alike, and so on and so forth. That is the process with this. Let's try some mixed radicals here. Let's do e. So I'm going to multiply these into each term. So when I multiply these two together, it's 3 times 2 gives you 6. Root 6 times root 2 gives you root 12. Minus, now we take this term and expand it into the other one. So 3 times 5 gives you 15. Root 6 times root 3 gives you root 18. So that's when you've expanded. Now you need to look at simplifying. So I can factor out a perfect square of 4 from here. Again, perfect square of 9 from here. And then combine them. So root 4 is 2 times 6 gives you 12 root 3 minus square root of 9 is 3. 3 times 15 is 45. Root 2. And there's your answer. Nothing else I can combine. That's it. Let's do the next one here. So now we are going to multiply. We've got two binomials in the brackets, so you need to multiply each term. When I showed you this, I think back in grade 9, I said FOIL for if you want to do first, outside, inside, last. I also called this feed the chickens. Again, I don't know why it's called that. Someone did at some point, and it just stuck. So you need to multiply each of these terms. If you want to still draw the lines like I did up here, if that helps, you can continue to do it, but you don't have to. You just need to multiply this out. So 5 times 3, I'm going to multiply the firsts. So that gives me 15. Then I'm going to multiply the outsides. This gives me minus 5 root 2. Multiply the insides. This gives me plus 3 root 3. Multiply the lasts. So root 3 times root 2 will get negative root 2 will give me minus root 6. Then you look, can I simplify any of these? Nope. Can I combine any of these? Nope. We're done. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to multiply them out and then see what you get. Let's try this last one here. So first, going to get 9, 3 times 3. Outsides, we'll get minus 3 root 5. Going to do the insides, plus 3 root 5. Multiply the last, we get minus root 5 squared. I'm just going to write it out for now. Notice the middle terms cancel out. So we have 9 minus this, which is 5. We end up with just 4. This is actually a difference of squares. If any of you figured that out before I actually wrote this, put it in the comments below. This is a difference of squares. The first terms are the same, the second terms are the same, and one's plus and one is minus. So that is that. Like I said, I broke this up into the 2 parts because I wanted to spend enough time on each of these for you to figure it out. So that's this video, a little bit shorter. And next lesson, you will do the other side of this page. Just kidding, there is still some parts to be put into this example. So let's continue on with this. Let's multiply these out. I'm just going to do the middle one here. So let's do the firsts, multiply these out. So 7 times 2 gives you 14. Root 6 times root 2 gives you root 12. Let's do the outsides. So minus 7 times 5 gives you 35. And this is root 18. Let's do the insides. We get plus 6 root 6. And let's do the last. We get minus 15 root 3 squared. So we are going to simplify this down as much as possible. So I can take out a root 4 from here. I can take out a root 9. This one's good, 6 root 6, nothing I can do. And I can actually square this and get times 3. Let's simplify this out. So 2 times root 4 is 2. 2 times this is 28. Root 3 minus 3 times 35. So we get minus 105 root 2. Plus 6 root 6, nothing to do there, minus 45. So here there is nothing to simplify. I've got a root 3, a root 2, a root 6, and a whole number. So that's it. So that is all you're going to be doing with these ones. Again, just multiplying them out. This time I'll actually stop it.